You're a trades business owner, stop and watch this video. These are what we call the Trade Mastermind Trade Secret Daily Lives. And they're coming direct from me, the CEO of this incredible organization, where we teach trades business owners how to get off the tools, go from tradesman to businessman, and become kings of construction. So what we're doing here today is we're going to come to you with some action-packed content by answering the questions that you guys have sent in to us. Now today, the theme is marketing. We're going to be covering everything you need to know about building a great trades business from a marketing point of view. And so if you're interested in getting help, support, and education, you want to grow and work with us, go to trademastermind.co.uk to find out more. Make sure you fill out one of the contact forms. Or if you see this live at any time, make sure you go to the DMs, you drop us a DM, and we'll pick it up there and we'll find a way to get you into our ecosystem. We have a massive competition in January for all new potential customers where we're giving away £250 voucher for everybody that comes to a discovery day. And we're also entering you into a competition to win a brand new set of vouchers plus, okay, a van as well, which is going to be great. So today we've got some of our Trade Mastermind customers that are going to jump on, and I'm going to do a little Q&A with those guys. So what we might do is kick off and start by bringing up the first person, and then we'll go to the Q&A. I think we've got Paul Carney on the live, so it'd be great to have a chat with Paul. I can see him waving in the background.
Hello. So the volume's gone off, guys.
Let's get him bigger on the screen. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Good afternoon, you superstar. How are you?
How's it going, buddy? You keeping well?
Yeah, been busy. Yeah, really busy. First week back, so I'm a bit like, but it's been a superb year in terms of like
fantastic.
Last year. So just trying to sitting in the new office. So all part of the change coming off.
Hey, well done.
So
Paul, give us a little bit of background. What's your business and how long you've been with Trade Mastermind?
So I'm plumbing and heating specialist, really. We've been going for a few years now. Kind of started it in a bit of a flat bottom, and then found your good self. We joined in March, I think, last year.
Yeah, wow.
And then it took a few months to sort of get in the swing of it, work out what we were doing wrong, and then trying to implement the changes. And actually, we needed the summer to really implement. We realised how far we were behind.
Yeah.
And it's taken the summer to really kind of get in front of it and work out, a few bad decisions on my side. I just kind of had to tweak that and kind of make align a better path to get where we are now. And then by doing that, we had a superb summer. So we probably had one of our highest earning summers to date.
Fantastic.
So, but yeah, it's just
And what was the main reason for joining Trade Mastermind at the beginning? What help were you looking for? What challenges did you have?
So the biggest part is, again, that kind of cliche, being an engineer and not really understanding what was needed to climb and make it different and make it a really profitable business. The biggest one was I've got kind of bad hands now from the work over the years, and that was really driving a lot of that. The hardest thing I had was trying to mentally change and evolve into the person that I was needing to be to grow. So, and just big things like learning. For me, I had to learn new CRM systems and all these new processes. So I went on this year of like exploration of just trying to learn new skills, new skill sets to really do things differently. And so
was that exciting for you, or was that daunting for you?
First, scared the heebie-jeebies out of me at first.
Yeah.
And it just took me a little while to get my head around that that's kind of what needed to happen. And then once I'd kind of sat back and gone, right, okay, I know what I've got to do now. And then you sort of look back and you think, oh my God, I've been doing it so wrong for so long.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about it just now. We were just discussing kind of what the next part is. Like because we've just got another engineer come on board.
Fantastic.
Like what's the next step? Just keep evolving. So that's kind of, I think I answered your question, but.
No, that's amazing. And listen, I'm really pleased that you've gone on this journey of exploration and, you've found out about all these new skills that you need to be able to run a business. Because if you're going into running a company with plumbing skills, it's only going to get you so far. You need to evolve, don't you? You need those business skills. And every day is a new opportunity to get to the next level and evolve. And so, you're never going to get it right first time. And business is about trial and test. It's about, implementing new process, reviewing the outcome, and then making changes if that stuff doesn't stack. So are you happy to have joined the Trade Mastermind? Does it give you a good return on investment?
Yeah, in terms of kind of learning what you're doing wrong, 100%. Like that, not questionable at all. It's a little daunting at first, any big decision is. But once you kind of realise that, I think the big part, especially for me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, it takes me time to kind of get in line with what needs to happen. And sometimes it's easier to make a financial jump than it is to do the physical work that's needed to support that physical, that financial jump. So, so for me,
when you jumped into it, did you feel prepared?
I knew what was coming.
Yeah,
I just didn't know how to process it all, and it's taken me the summer to just process it all, and then speak to the other guys.
I like to work to a concept called ready, fire, aim. You're ready now. Pull the trigger and course correct along the way. In business and entrepreneurship, you can't have everything lined up for you. If you were going to go into anything with all of your ducks in a row, you would never make that move. So it's great that you're willing to pull the trigger. It shows that you've got that get up and go that's needed. And, you've got to work that stuff along the way. So what's one piece of advice you would give to anybody sat on the fence about whether they should invest with training and development and Trade Mastermind?
Unless you've got a business degree, you're never going to grow a business to the level you're expecting to get it to without support. So, so for me, I was never going to get the business to where I am now or the direction I'm going in without your support. So you cannot, without the information, you can't make a good decision. So you need inspirational people around you.
Yeah.
Hence why you're standing there. Like, you need someone that's going to give you a kick up the backside. And you and your team are great at doing that. And even with the guys, when they come on board, you go into the groups and they're all so supportive as well. Like, if you've got a question, we all help out. There's a bit of banter as well in there. But generally, my advice would be, if you feel that you are struggling and you want to grow the business, you need the right toolkit. And you cannot do it without a toolkit. So without the likes of yourself and having that experience, you are never, unless you're one of the lucky ones, you're never going to get to that level. And I'm proof of exactly that. Like, you're going to have to get yourself in the toe and do the processes. And I'm still putting them
down. So what's next for you then, Paul? Where are you going this year? What's your big goal? What's the one big thing you're going to smash through?
Without pulling my own hair out, no, it's growth. It's growth. It's grow the teams. Make sure I'm set up and mentally prepared for growth. Yeah. So we need to evolve. I think we're going to evolve into renewables a bit more.
Good.
But it's just getting my own backside in gear and getting the processes in place. So we've just employed someone yesterday. So
amazing, well done.
So that's 2 field engineers full time.
Right.
And slowly on to the next step, and then push into slightly new fields. We're just navigating that at the moment. Where do we want to put all the investment? What sort of areas we want to go in? But
Brilliant,
yeah,
buddy. And if anybody's watching this and they want to follow your journey, where can they follow you?
I'm all over the place. Love a bit of TikTok. I'm going to evolve a little bit. I want to try and do a bit more stuff. I'm going to start and bringing you guys in as well into them.
Amazing.
Into them videos as well.
Great. So what is it? What's the tag? What's the handle?
Don't go bust.
No. What's the social media name? Where are they going to follow you? What's the name of the account?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't do all that side of it. I'm not technically. That's why I need you guys. You guys do help me.
Paul Carney. Yeah, follow Paul Carney.
100%. Yeah, Paul Carney. I'm on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're on all them platforms. We're across.
While you've got me, Paul, is there anything I can help you with? Anything you want to ask?
Yeah, can you come and sit here and help me? Right.
Where is it?
Keep doing what you're doing, my man. Honestly, just be inspirational. Like, just keep that size 9 planted firmly in our backsides.
Yeah, good. Amazing. All right, buddy. Thanks for jumping on, my man. I'll see you on the next one.
I'll see you all soon, all right?
Cheers, buddy.
Bye.
Take care. So, fantastic guy. Love Paul. He's got great energy, a fantastic business. And, I love hearing about the journey that our customers have gone on. And, he's evolving, he's growing, and he's... I'm great to hear about the renewables piece, because business is constantly about innovation. You've got to be willing to continue to adapt to an ever-changing marketplace. And I think what's really important to remember when it comes to business is that there are levels to the game. There are levels to what you sell. You could have a level 6 skill set in a level 2 opportunity and feel like you're failing. But the bigger the ticket, the bigger the margin, the bigger the opportunity, the bigger the market, the better the business you can build. So Paul does boilers with one arm and renewables with another, and then he systemizes that with a perfect repeatable strategy. Leads, sales, installs, get paid. Yeah, then he's going to build a phenomenal business, and we'll be there to support him along the way. Okay, fantastic. What do you want to do? Jump onto another person, or do you want to go to questions? Have we got somebody else there? I can't see him on. Are you communicating with him? Is he there? Go back and just come with the thing. I'm sure at one point using that you could get people into a bay where they could be sat waiting and you can see them. That is there. So you need to be able to communicate with them behind the scenes, before you bring them up. Okay, cool. Let's do some questions. Okay, what's this going on? What we got in here? Let's try and grab that TikTok and pull that TikTok closer, and I can have a little look at that. I still can't see that chat. It's a bit far away for me at this moment in time. All right, good stuff. So let's go into some Q&A. Yes, right, put it forward. Let's not stress. This is a live. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, how should a tradesperson realistically spend on marketing if they're looking to grow their business? Well, what you've got to quantify first and foremost is the product that you're selling actually worth marketing? Yeah, is it or not? Because if it's small ticket, you're not going to put spend behind it to win the sale, or it's pointless. I like to say, especially in trade and construction, you need to sell a minimum of £1,000 product to make it viable to put paid spend behind it, okay, to be able to win the sale. Because leads cost money. An average of a lead cost in any business is about 50 quid. Yeah, and if you have a good sales process that converts, you'll probably do a 1 in 3. And if you do a 1 in 3, that means your cost to acquire a customer is about 150. Yeah, so if you put 150 in, you're going to want to see a minimum of about £1,000 out, and that's on a low level. But if you get the product right, you could be getting a significant return, a 10x return. So let's say, for example, if you're going to go sell a solar job, the average is going to be £15,000 for a solar job. Well, a solar lead is still 50 quid. You buy 3 of them, you make 1 sale. Your cost to acquire a 15 grand sale is 150 quid. But let's say, for example, you did an EICR electrical check. You could only sell that for 150 quid. Well, it's going to cost you 150 quid to get the customer. So if you were to spend marketing behind it, you would break even, okay, on that spend. And the reason that we go for something like solar is because there's a big enough reward at the end of it to worth putting the money in. So make sure your business model is worth investing marketing money into before you go down the marketing route. Or most small one-man bands trades businesses use like a Checker Trade or a Trust the Trader because it's a small monthly amount and you might get some business out of it, but it's very unquantifiable. Yeah, so we're looking for a big ticket, big margin product, and then that justifies the ROI. So let's go for a another comment, another question. I think we've got Nick Young that's landed in. I don't know if he wants to come up. If he's there, Nick, take your camera off so we can see you and give us a wave. That'd be great to get you up. We've got Mark that's landed in. If you want to join and come up on the live, then undo your camera and we'll bring you up on the main screen. Okay, cool. Next question. How important is having a website for a tradesperson? Can a business survive just on social media? So remember, a website is a shop window. You know, it really is what customers go to reference your business and your brand. And so it's not just a shop window, but it's also a lead generation tool that should be bringing you leads every day into your business that convert. Leads that come through the website are strong leads because they are brand qualified. Okay, and a brand qualified leads mean that people have actively chosen to come to you. That's not a third party lead. So in a lot of cases, it can be an exclusive lead. And usually that means a very high converting one. So websites are great. I definitely invest in a website. But don't just use it as a placeholder. Start to send traffic to the website and generate business for your business. All right, let's go to the next question. Okay, if we've got any trades businesses on TikTok, come into the comments right now. Let me know what trade you are, what business advice that you want. We are taking Q&A in the TikTok comments. So trades business owners watching this, okay, fire your questions into the chat and I will pick them up for you. Anything to do with business, okay, we will support you in the comments. Right, okay. If you're watching on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on X that are currently through the main camera over here, okay, drop your Q&A questions into the chat now for me and we'll pick them up. I'm going to take a few more questions before we end the show. I'll be on for about another 10 minutes. So you've got a great opportunity to do so. Fire them into the Q&A. Right, let's go for the next question. How important is branding for a trades business? Isn't it all about the quality of work? Well, that's a misconception that the industry has. Quality of work is standard. Yeah, high quality of work should be a standard, shouldn't it? It shouldn't be something that is advertised as a USP. So my expectation is that you're already delivering a high standard. But when it comes to brand, okay, the biggest challenge with brand is, that if you don't have one that people buy into, believe in, and can trust, they're not going to be willing to pay you more than the standard market competition. And that's why I love to use the analogy around Costa Coffee or Starbucks and a coffee from a local cafe. If you go into a local cafe, you're going to buy, okay, a coffee for about £1. It's going to come in a mug. It's going to have no branding on it, okay, and it's going to have some caffeine inside, and it's going to taste all right. But if you go, okay, to Costa and or Starbucks, you're going to get a coffee and it's going to come in a cup and it's going to have a brand on it and it's going to be 5 times the amount. So that means that for the same service, you're going to be able to charge 5 times the amount if you get your branding right. And if you're a trades business that doesn't have a good website, isn't putting out content, isn't branding up when you go into the home, your vans aren't branded up, you're not going in with ID badges, shirts, and all that stuff, when customers look at your business or your brand, what they are perceiving it to be is the local CAF version, okay, of your service. And you've got to move the needle into becoming the Starbucks version of what it is that you sell, where you can sell the same thing for 5 times the amount of money. Because in trade, you don't want a price war. Yeah? Price is a race to the bottom. You've got to find a way to build a premium brand. And there are really 3 types of customers. I like to use retail as a good indicator when I talk about this to educate businesses. You have first and foremost Tesco value, then you got Tesco mid-range, and then you got Tesco special. Well, imagine what's on the box of a Tesco special and also the product inside it. There's a reason that they charge the most for it, because it's the best version of the same thing. It's like flying economy or business class. You're on the same plane, you go into the same destination, you still get a seat, but the seat is a lot better, the service is much improved. And if you're going to build a great business, your optimum in trade is to find a way where you can be just over, okay, mid-level pricing, but you want to introduce the best service that you can deliver, because then that's going to give you a unique position in the market. When you're the most expensive in a lot of cases, it means you have to own only a small position of the market. But if you are mid-market price with the best service, then you're going to be in a fantastic situation. Okay. We've got Jack Warner from LinkedIn. Looking forward to business planning tomorrow. How valuable would you say your content team is? We want to elevate our presence. Is Jack Warner a customer? Are you a customer, Jack, of Trade Mastermind already? Do we know? And are you coming to Trade Mastermind to do your business plan, or are you just doing it in your own office? Let us know in the comments, Jack Warner, and I will carry on answering that question. But I think content is king. Yeah, it's absolutely king. And what I love about content creation in trade at this moment in time, okay, is that not many people are creating content, but the trade and construction sector has a huge amount of eyeballs on it, meaning, okay, that you're going to get the majority of the eyeballs, okay, and you're going to get all of the attention. So you should absolutely lean in to creating content. Yeah, absolutely. And Jack, I've just seen you say, yes, you are. We've launched a new package called TGS 360. And as part of that, we're offering full wraparound services from recruitment to finance to CRM, to trade design, website, content creation, all under one fixed monthly price. So if you want to be able to leverage our studio and our content team and so on, that might be something of interest for you. But definitely start to put content out. Content is what gets us the majority of our business. And we're an 8-figure training company, and we are smashing it. We get thousands of leads every month. And that's because people can see our content. That's marketing, right? And if you get the right content, you can run ads behind it and you'll blow up your business. So become the face of your company, become the brand of your business, and pump the content out. Remember, in content, there are 2 things that you need to do. There's quality and there's quantity. Yeah. And you want to get the quality right and you want to get the quantity right as well. So, I know it's hard for a small business owner to have the time and the resources, and that's why we've got this studio, so people can leverage it and utilize it and create the content, and we can help you do all of that. That's no problem. Cool. All right, good stuff. Any other follow-up questions on that? Let me know in the comments. Okay, we'll take one more question. If any of the guys watching on the live stream that we've invited on the link want to jump up, all you have to do is undo your camera so we can see that you're active, and then we'll bring you up to the top. Okay, let's go next. Hey, Joe, should trade businesses invest in paid social media ads? So a small business has got to be strategic in where it invests its money. You haven't got a lot of it to trial and test with, so you're looking for a quick and immediate return on investment. Well, the best way to do that for most small businesses in trade, in boiler and solar, is to buy third-party leads, because it doesn't need a lot of the other stuff that running ads needs. Ads needs content creation. Okay, it needs copy, it needs all of that type of stuff. So you're going to have to drive that, and you're going to have to produce that. Someone's got to do that, yeah? And then you've got to get it to your marketing agency, whether you like it or you don't. And, you know, if you let them run all the ads and the creative, they usually don't quite get it on point. And if you don't get it on point, then, you know, you're not going to get the ROI. But when it comes to marketing, here's something that a lot of people miss. Okay, what they miss is the need to have a great sales process. You can continue to put leads in the funnel, okay, time after time after time. But if you don't have a great sales process, those leads aren't going to convert. And then you've got dead marketing money with not just the spend wasted, but the missed sales opportunity that's wasted. And to grow a phenomenal business, okay, to grow a multi-million-pound business, you have to build a world-class sales function, yeah, that is able to take a lead from input all the way to closed and map out that sales journey and process across the board. So hopefully that gives you guys some indication and some help and some guidance and advice. And if anybody is on that live right now and wants to jump on, I don't know if Kev's put his camera on because he wants to get on. Is he there? Okay. Is he live? Mr. Rubery, is that you there? Right now, the camera's pointing out. Take the camera off until he's back on, please, yeah? Okay. Kev, if you're live and can hear me and you want to jump on, you need to flip the camera around to face you, because it's currently facing outwards, not inwards, yeah? Okay, you need to do your internal camera. Cool, all right, good stuff. So while we wait to see if Kev's going to flip his camera around, we will do one more question. If not, we'll jump off after that question. Okay, so what's the biggest mistake tradespeople make when it comes to marketing? Not doing any. They don't do any, and that's why they don't get consistent customers. There is no way to avoid spending money on marketing. You don't build a business that's scalable on word of mouth and referrals. You build a scalable business of paid advertising, quantifiable leads that have a conversion rate for a specific product. That's what grows a company. It's a system. Referrals, word of mouth, they will make your business successful to a level until they no longer serve the operating model, and then you end up just doing jobs because people are asking you to do them, rather than having a specific strategy that fits the needs, wants, desires, and the outcome of your business model. Okay, cool. Right, guys. Well, that's it for today. Short, sweet, and hopefully very impactful. Have a fantastic day, and we will be back on this live tomorrow. If you want to join us again, please make sure you do. Let us know in the comments if you need anything. Head over to trademastermind.co.uk and make sure you go drop us a DM if you want to scale up and grow. Thanks for listening. Adios. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly use the toilet.